Go ahead. We got a
We are on our way to the Magic Kingdom. It's 7:30 a.m. If you're staying at a resort, you do get in an hour early during this Christmas week. So we'll get in around 8 a.m. The boat transportation from the Polynesian takes you from the Polynesian to the Magic Kingdom, and then it goes from the Magic Kingdom to the Grand Floridian and back to Bali. I personally love the boat. It's super relaxing, especially in the mornings to see this beautiful sunrise. Here we are, guys. We made it. Magic Kingdom. It's been so long. It feels so good to be back. So we're waiting to get further into the park at the third stop of the morning. There's so many people here right now. That Nana has a portrait. See dust on you? Good morning, old and new friends. It's your friendly neighborhood Sunshine Squirrel. It is Christmas Eve morning. It's 8:30. We got up super early today. We were able to get in the parks a little bit early, like I was telling you guys on the boat ride over. When we got to the park, we were all lined up multiple times and we finally got in. So we're headed to our second attraction of the day. Right now, the only lands that are open are Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. We just got off of Peter Pan. We're headed to Ariel, and then we'll see other rides we can get on. We were trying to go to Frontierland and we power walked all the way over to the entrance for them to say it's not open yet. So it was a little disappointing, but we're happy to be here. We're gonna get on all the rides we can. I want you guys to just see how empty it is. It is beautiful. It's so great when Disney does these early. They used to be called extra magic hours. Wanted to get on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train because that is a lightning lane that you have to pay for. However, wait time was about 70 minutes and you don't want to use up all of this extra time getting on that. So we'll try again another day. No harm, no foul. Scuttle is normally up in that basket, guys, but he's missing today. I guess he's on vacation. I don't know. You tell me.
Get the blood flowing in.
Hungry Went away, and everyone gathered together to say,
Hooray for Pooh, too!
One queue. In queue number 4 of the day, we need to get into Frontierland and Adventureland. It's too cold. I'm cold. Look, there's another window. What's that? Sorry. I like that top of the Splash Mountain over there. No drinking, fighting, or whistling. No kidding. This is going to be so much fun. Oh my! Splash Mountain.
We have a flashlight?
Yeah. I could put it in mine.
Well, that was a long time back. Back when the boat was most riddled with most boats.
Look yonder. There goes Brer Rabbit, being chased by Brer Fox and Brer...
Y'all have been playing Bear Bear. I said it was mine, and I'm laughing.
Oh my. Okay, so we're gonna do.
Nobody showed up. Kind of weird, huh? You know, it's fine. I'm sure everybody's dashed off to do some last minute Christmas shopping or something. Probably nothing to be worried about at all. Over here we have some reindeer with horns. I've never seen those reindeer before. They must be new, I guess. And oh, look at this! We've stumbled across a Christmas dinner. How sweet is that? Aww. Wow. Oh my gosh, the zebra looks dead. Hey, oh my gosh, it's been a warm winter, everyone. Lean in, lean in, lean in. This is going to be a tight turn. Frozen in fear. I see. Fine, we made it. Everybody get down. All right, turn off the lights, close the blinds. They won't know we're home. If anyone has sticky pudding, go ahead, throw it to them. They won't go until they get some. Oh my gosh, sorry. Lots of stuff here though. Anything you like, let us know. We have a lot of hats specifically, and we are excellent at cap sizes of the Genie group, so you know, find the perfect fit. Now before we head back to the dog, we have to go over safety reminders.
I think it's time for some breakfast Westwood Ho refreshments. Let's go. So we're taking a little breakfast break. We have a Joffrey's cold brew with caramel, and then we have cinnamon powdered sugar dusted donut holes. And then last, we have a croissant breakfast sandwich with, oh, thank you, with bacon, egg, and cheese, and a multi-grain croissant. So I'm gonna give the cold brew a taste and see. It's good. Very strong. All right, so we have the breakfast sandwich here. Let's give it a go. That's good.
It's good.
That's good. Bacon is crispy, smoky.
Yeah.
Eggs are perfectly cooked. The cheddar cheese, the croissant is so soft. This is really good. So now I'm going to try one of the donut holes. They look homemade. Oh my. And they're warm. And they're gigantic and messy. That is so good. It's literally a hot donut. Not super sweet, just enough. The cinnamon adds a little bit extra than the powdered sugar, but these are really good and super shareable. This is my favorite store in Magic Kingdom. It's just always so festive. Ooh, what's that? That's nice. Look at this little countdown they have in here. One day until Christmas. I have to say, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about the new castle, but it's actually really pretty. The pink looks really nice. Got the 50 banders, the 50 logo on there. It's gorgeous.
Sweet for your sweet tooth. Yummy, 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 sweet.
Scrumptious Christmas time.
It's a marshmallow world.
So here's a shot of the menu. They do have plant-based chili.
Scan that barcode and then put the menu on the
Yeah. You just
And lots
you
of
see the
desserts.
picture.
So you can get the same ice cream that they serve over at the Plaza ice cream shop right
You
here.
take a picture, just put it on there like you're going to take a picture.
Oh.
And a yellow button appears, and you push the yellow button.
So this is the Monte Cristo sandwich. It is turkey, house-made bacon, cheese, powdered sugar, and then it's funnel cake battered bread. And then it comes with iridescent sprinkles. I don't know if you guys can see the sparkles, but it's sparkling. And then it comes with strawberry preserves, and you can get it with fries, mashed potatoes, or green beans. And then these are the potatoes. So I'm not exactly sure how to eat this without making a mess. So I think I'm just going to go in with a fork and a knife. Alright, so we got our little bit here. I'm going to try it without the strawberry and then with the strawberry. Definitely sweet and savory. I may or may not have choked on powdered sugar a minute ago, but it's really good. It's sweet. I'm going to try it with the strawberry jam now. So yeah, strawberry on there. I think I like it better with the strawberry. It's kind of this tangy tartness, but it works really well with the turkey. It's kind of like putting cranberry sauce on your turkey. But overall, really good. As you see, it comes with a lot of meat. And it looks like there may even be some mayo in there too. But overall, A+, really good. Look at Stitch hanging out up there. It's so cute. I'm sad his ride is gone.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the world's first.
Sometimes Disney opens up this back way to walk on days when it's really crowded or for holiday parties. And this is right behind Main Street. So right there are the buildings on Main Street, and we're just walking behind them. Does anybody know why it says the Haunted Mansion E at the Great Ceremonial House of the Polynesian? Comment down below and tell me if you do. So it turns out the reason it says the Haunted Mansion on the Great Ceremonial House and why it also they have little markers like all throughout the resort is because there's a scavenger hunt that you can do and participate in as one of the resort activities. Hey guys, so I just wanted to touch base from last night. So we went to the candlelight, as you saw. If you want to see the full version of the candlelight processional, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be uploading the entire show. So even though if you weren't able to be there, you can still see it and still feel like you're there. After the candlelight, we actually, well, before the candlelight, at 1 o'clock, we tried to get a virtual queue for Remy, and we got it, but our time that was called was initially 7, which was before our candlelight show at 8:30, but the time kept getting pushed back, and so our return time for the virtual queue ended up being at the same time as the candlelight. So they literally called us for the candlelight, Remy, while we were waiting in line to get inside for the candlelight show. So after the show, we went over to Remy and we talked to a cast member, and they still let us on the ride. So thank you to those cast members. So I want to let you guys know that if you are doing something and your virtual queue gets called, definitely ask the cast members if it's okay, if they're able to accommodate you, because we had some amazing cast members that did accommodate us. It is Christmas Eve, as you know. We've been in the parks all day, Magic Kingdom. We've come back just to take a little breather and a rest. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about Lightning Lane and kind of Genie Plus and how it's worked for us. So during this Christmas week, the typical rides that are pay per ride are actually included, and so the only ride in Magic Kingdom that you have to pay per ride is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Space Mountain, which is typically a pay per ride, is actually included with Genie Plus. So with staying at a resort, we were able to get into the park an hour before it opened. So the park opened to everyone at 9. Resort guests were able to get in at 8. We actually took the boat from our resort over around 7:15, and then they let us into the park around 7:45, and then we were all funneled to Tomorrowland, where we had to touch our magic bands yet again to prove that we were resort guests, and then we had another queue at the Cheshire Cafe right before Fantasyland. Then we were able to go in, and then to our surprise, what we didn't realize was that Fantasyland and Tomorrowland were the only 2 lands open. So keep that in mind if you're here during a special time, or if it's the type of situation where you're a resort guest and you're able to get in. Not all of the attractions and not all of the lands in the various parks may be open, so just keep that in mind as far as planning. So with us getting in, we also did purchase Genie Plus last night at midnight. That's when you can purchase Genie Plus. We were actually able to ride like almost every single ride, as you guys saw from the footage. There's a few more that we're going to hit tonight when we go back in, but I would say overall Genie Plus has worked out really well for us. So far we've used Genie Plus to get on 3 rides, and the rest we got on just standby by hitting them early in the morning. So I would say, you know, for us, Genie Plus has been really helpful to kind of get on some of those rides that do have a little bit of a longer queue, like Space Mountain. We didn't have to wait for that. The Jungle Cruise, right now it's the Jingle Cruise. And I will say too, one thing that was a challenge was that we decided to use Genie Plus to book those rides that fill up very fast. So for example, we used our first Genie Plus attraction as the Jungle Cruise, and we logged in at 7 a.m. and the time that we were given, the first available, was 11:30. So it did make it a little bit of a challenge because it kind of pushed us back from being able to book our next attraction. So you can book your next attraction 2 hours from your initial one. So for example, because our attraction was at 11:30, we weren't able to then book our next attraction till 9:30. So it did put us back a little bit, but you know, it was nice in that we were able to ensure that we were able to get on the Jungle Cruise. So just keep that in mind. If you're going after those kind of more popular attractions, your return time may be later in the morning, even if you do it at 7 a.m. And then your time that you'll be able to pick your next attraction may be kind of far out. But I would say overall, so far, first day of ever using Genie Plus has gone really well. But, you know, I'll keep you guys updated as the week goes on and let you know if I feel like it works. Alright guys, we're back at Magic Kingdom now. We are headed over to Liberty Tree Tavern for our dinner reservations. Disney at Christmas time. So incredibly beautiful. What's your favorite tree at all the parks? Mine is definitely the Epcot tree.
Then we got a third.
Snow!
Shine out and celebrate 50 years of the most magical place on earth.
What time is the reservation?
6:35.
I don't know, nothing came up on my phone.
See, they got the thing saying this time is taken.
Ooh. Alright guys, we are eating at the Liberty Tree Tavern. Here is the menu if you want to get that scanned. It is an all-you-care-to-enjoy family-style restaurant. And they bring the food right to your table. So this is the house garden salad with a honey vinaigrette. And then these are your standard Disney rolls with non-spreadable butter. Alright, so let's give the salad a taste. Looks like some arugula. It's just hard to get it on the fork.
It's better.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's not bitter at all. Very light. Really good. Really like the salad. The plant-based option. So this is the plant-based option. It is plant-based meatloaf. And over here we have mashed potatoes and green beans, turkey cranberry sauce, cornbread stuffing, pork, and house-made macaroni and cheese, and gravy. So the food has arrived. It's time to eat. I'm going in with the house-made macaroni and cheese first. That is so good. It's very creamy. It tastes like the macaroni and cheese from the macaroni grill. Let's try the mashed potatoes now. Definitely juicy and mashed. Creamy, but you also have those little bits of potato in it, which is what I really like. Cornbread stuffing. Very herby, thyme, a little bit of rosemary. It's very good. Now we're going to try the plant-based meatloaf. Nice meaty. That is so good. Tastes just like meat. I wouldn't even know it was plant-based if you didn't tell me. Very smoky, very flavorful. A little spice and a little kick at the end, but nowhere near like super spicy. So if you're not a big fan of spicy food, you'll still really enjoy it. Alright, so now we're gonna try the pork. Juicy, a little tough, but it definitely has a smoky taste to it. So now we're gonna try the turkey. Very juicy, not dry at all, good flavor. We'll try with a little bit of the cranberry sauce. That's good. That cranberry sauce is more like jelly consistency, but it's really good with the turkey. It spreads really nicely on there, and it adds that little tart, sweet taste, so it's the whole sweet and savory combo. Delicious. I have a toffee cake topped with vanilla ice cream, chocolate, and caramel drizzle, and peanut brittle. We've never done this before. So there's so much traffic from the fireworks guys that we're being directed to go backstage. So kind of right behind Crystal Palace to get back to Main Street. So let's see where we end up. Look, the parade vehicles. Wow. Oh, here we are. I was wondering where we were going. That's where the parade. Yeah. Huh. Weird. Yeah. Should I do this? Celebrate. Look at this, guys. We came out in a new way, just out of where the parade comes.
Polynesian Village Resort, we bid you aloha.
Here is the pool at the Polynesian with the waterfall. And over there is the kids zone. Give you guys a quick peek. And this is actually one of two pools. There is an adult pool. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. Nope.
还有什么这些活动呢？
One of the benefits of staying at the Polynesian, Dole Whip on site. This is the 50th anniversary Dole Whip Sundae. It comes with iridescent sprinkles, which is really hard for the camera to pick up right now. There we go. So you guys can see a little bit better now. So you see those little iridescent sprinkles, the pineapple Dole Whip, and the little white chocolate, and it says Polynesian Village Resort. The little tiki man's on there. Comes with a little umbrella, super cute. They also have a Christmas float. It's lime juice, and it has pop rocks and lime Dole Whip. Looked really pretty, but this is really cute. All right, so let's try the sundae now. Dole Whip. You have that sweet but slightly sour, tangy taste from the pineapple. It's just so pretty. It has all these little sparkles on it. I'll see if I can show it to you guys one more time because my camera was having some serious focus issues. Now it's a shame to eat something so pretty, but I'm gonna have to eat the white chocolate. White chocolate in tow. Sweet, really good. Well, that is a wrap, guys, for Christmas Eve at the Magic Kingdom. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe this video, and I will see you guys for tomorrow when we're at Christmas at Magic Kingdom. Bye.